Okay. Welcome back to where am I? Umbrella Academy, season 2, episode 6, A Light Supper. It's been a while since I've seen Umbrella Academy. I think it's been. I watched it last Monday, and today is Wednesday. I believe. I don't know. I probably watched it a while ago. Anyways, I've been missing. What are they called? The kids? Umbrella Academy. I am sorry. You know what? Focus. They all got together. The handler killed off one of the Swedes, laying on Diego. 5 was captured by the handler and Lila. And then everyone confessing. What does that mean? I don't know. Anyways, let's get into this episode. And she didn't have. That's right. Okay, confessing. They're all going to their people and telling them the truth about who they are. That's right. Beat their ass.
We're talking to you.
Yeah. Ooh.
You boys must be lost. I suggest you find a barbershop in Oakland. Let's sit you down.
Go. Do your thing, bro. All right.
See, he seems like such a good guy. I hope. Oh. I was gonna say, I hope things work out, but then also like Luther. I don't know.
What about the board of directors?
Well, that's where you come in.
Nope. No, it isn't.
In exchange.
We can riff. Jazz.
Exactly.
See, I just don't like her because like she has this weird relationship with 5.
What about the board of directors?
But he's a child. Don't believe her lies.
Fine.
You got me.
Ooh.
We go in.
What's up with him and these eggs? This giant ass plate of eggs.
Life, clever girl.
Klaus, these are real people. They're not just.
Why? Why?
Try on and toss out.
Our own fraudulence. Only then can we experience true humility.
Ben's.
No, that's not what I meant.
Oh my god. I am a fraud. I mean, I think she already proved it when she did that cop, right? Like, come on.
Allison?
More.
Allison, stop it.
Shit.
More.
This is why she doesn't like using that ray.
Falling for your mark. It's so cliche.
It's so ridiculous.
And you want to talk
So
handler.
you'd kill him if I asked you to?
You finally turned into your father.
Jeez. What the hell? What just happened? What was that?
689. You never come off that hill, Dave. That's it.
You're lying. You're some kind of con artist. Here, look.
Hmm.
So save these for the next dumb kid you're trying to recruit.
Dave, come back.
See, you're fucking up the timeline. You just have to let it be. Why are these? Why? Why are these two so weird?
To me, yes, sir.
She's so fucking weird. I hate her. Oh. Is that? Oh my! Oh my god! Oh my god! What the fuck?
You are 0 for 2, young man.
I heard a rumor. You punched yourself in the face.
She said, "Bitch, drop me." She had such like a devilish smile on her face. She was like, but it's cool. She's like, she figured it out.
Is that what you want to hear?
Right.
You fancy yourself a do-gooder? The last good man who will save us from our descent into corruption and conspiracy. Clinging.
Damn.
Ineffectual.
He's going for Diego's
Or
life.
succinctly,
Look at him.
in over his head. All right, screw it.
Is he having a seizure?
What the?
Overdosing, probably.
What was Ben doing? What the fuck was he doing?
You forgot. Look at what you did to me. Look at it.
Okay, I feel like we lost it. It's all gone to
You
shit
and the
now.
culottes.
I don't know if that's the right play. I'm so confused by Hargreaves. Like, he's obviously from
the sensible one of the bunch.
some other time.
That's because I'm the oldest.
I know he wasn't gonna have the answers, but like I feel like there should have been some sort of. Oh shit, the Swedes. I hope this man doesn't die. He's kind of dumb, but he doesn't deserve to die.
The life we want. That doesn't mean we don't want it. You
Oh my
understand?
god, there's too many emotions this episode. I don't like this angle. I don't like this angle.
Okay.
The boys has scarred me.
Everything as usual until
I'm so scared. I feel like something bad's gonna happen right now. Okay, he was watching. Okay. If that's the worst thing that's gonna happen, that's fine. I was like, honestly, I thought someone's gonna get shot. It's blood. What do you think?
After I count
There
down
you go.
3 rounds in hell, I'll be in good company.
Girl,
What's the deal?
he's 12.
And I'll be in good company.
Oshkosh. I'm from Wisconsin. That episode was so sad. It was just like the only good thing I think that happened out of it was that Allison told Ray what was going on. And that even kind of ended bitter, to be honest, because we didn't really get the full resolution. You know, she told him, and then they had their day, and then they went home, whatever, you know, she was torturing that one dude, and then they went home, and then it's like, oh, here's a dinner party. So we didn't really get a full resolution of like, you know, are we still going to be together? Are we not? So I'm very sad about that. This whole, you know, it's interesting because I kept thinking this episode was called The Last Supper, and I don't know if they're intentionally doing that. I think someone said that these are all the episode titles are named after comic issues or something. But yeah, it just, I mean, it had that gravitas about A Last Supper. So, you know, even if it wasn't intentional, it's got a nice English. I can't. Ooh, whoa. The way that the lighting changed because my background is blue. Hate my life. Okay. We're gonna keep it like this. Anyways, God, like, as terrible and tough as this episode was, I feel like it was one of the better ones. You know, I don't think there's been any bad episodes necessarily, but this is definitely like one of my more favorite ones that I can remember, at least. Just because it had so many. I think it delved into a lot of the characters. I feel like Luther maybe less so, but I feel like everyone else kind of had like good moments throughout the episode. You know, we had Allison in the beginning, like I said, and then, you know, even at the dinner, she had some pretty snarky lines, which I liked. We had Diego, obviously, very powerful moment during the dinner, and I feel like he's going to be, I was gonna say negatively affected by the dude's death, but like I don't think he really cared that much. But you know, the point is, I feel like he's going through the ringer more tangentially because obviously Lila is having these feelings for him. The Swedes are after him, so like he himself maybe only had one big moment in this episode, but he still have other moments relating to him because of other characters. Klaus, obviously the big moment was with David. Again, a very tough scene, and it's weird because I feel like, you know, obviously they're having a gay storyline with him, but because of the way that he's very much out, he's not really affected by all the oh my god, I was about to say something stupid. Glad I didn't say it. He's not really affected by the homophobia of the time, which is interesting. But I don't know, it's just kind of weird because like we have this obvious Vanya versus Klaus thing in that they're both, oh my god, words. They're both homosexual, but I feel like they're dealing more with it with Vanya's storyline rather than with Klaus's. You know, Klaus, there's obviously homophobia in his storyline. We've seen it in one of the previous episodes when, you know, he's trying to confront David and then the dad's telling him to punch him because he's a faggot and whatever. And again, I don't know why I just said that word. I'm sorry. But yeah, because he was gay. So they had that in the previous episode, obviously, but it wasn't like a main focus. It's more about his desire to save the one that he loves, and it doesn't feel like it's necessarily related to the fact that he's gay. Whereas with Vanya, I feel like a major part that they're really diving into now is the fact that she's lesbian, you know, especially with the way Sissy's acting, obviously. And for whatever reason, maybe it was a directorial choice or I don't know, but just for some reason, that scene in the car between Vanya and Sissy had more of a, you know, just the it just felt gayer than the scene between Klaus and David, even in the same episode. So I don't know why, but at least for me, like that one hit more. And the only thing I can think of, it's really dumb, but I'm gonna look it up. But I can't actually look it up right now. It's gonna take me too long. Point is, if you've played Assassin's Creed Odyssey, it's a really weird reference here. Okay, but bear with me. If you've played the game, there's, well, first off, if you haven't played the game, you should play it. It's like a really good. If you don't care about the Assassin's Creed games, I'm sorry, but like, I love that game. It's honestly top 5 games for me. I've 100% completed it. I've given like 100 something hours onto it. I did not expect to love it so much. My heart is aching. Like that's why I keep touching my heart right now because, well, one thing, I have goosebumps, but also like my heart is literally aching right now just thinking about some of the scenes in it. But anyways, spoilers coming for Assassin's Creed Odyssey if you haven't guessed already. So it's obviously taking place in ancient Greece, where sexuality is more fluid and yada yada. But anyways, there's these, I believe, on the islands of Sapphos, you face the Gorgon, basically. Not Medusa, but the Gorgon. And the sort of plot line of that story is that there's like a lesbian couple there. One half of the couple, I believe, turns into the Gorgon, and then the other one obviously dies at the hands of her. I'm not doing it justice, but basically the end result is like the player character basically mourns the loss of this couple and their love and their tragic, you know, their tragic story and their tragic loss. And they say something like, you know, we'll fuck, I gotta have to look it up now. It's such a good line. The Assassin's Creed Odyssey, girl, and we're just gonna look it up because I don't even fucking know. We're gonna find it, dude. I gotta pause the video just so I don't have to search through shit. Okay, it's literally been like 7 minutes, but I found something. Okay, I found the girl. But basically, so after the missions end, I feel like, did I do this mission wrong? Anyways, the line is from Sappho. It's on the island of Lesbos. I got it wrong. Someone I tell you in another time will remember us. And I felt that. Like, I just, it just reminded me so much of that. That line reminded so much of the scene in Umbrella Academy here, because I just like the way that they had to hide, you know, where we would go, you know, people like us. It felt very much like, oof, it just hit so hard. And like I said, I don't know what about it, but like spot on this episode. All the feels really for this episode. But yeah, I'm really liking Vanya this season. Obviously, I liked her last season. I thought she was one of the more interesting characters. But I don't know, I just like the tonal change of where she's so happy-go-lucky now because she doesn't have all that baggage and negativity of being the black sheep of the family. You know, now she's just one of them, and now she can just be like goofy, like, okay, yeah, I'm here, you know. And I just love that for her. Honestly, it's been so long, like that 7-minute time span that I was searching for this thing. I can't remember if I talked about Klaus yet, but we'll talk about Klaus for a little bit. I just don't know what they're going to do with his character. You know, I feel like they're setting up this cult thing, and then obviously Ben has a relationship with the cult now with Jill. So like, what is, you know, obviously I understand the David stuff that's going on, and again, I said during the episode, he's messing with the timeline too much. Like, I get that it's the love of his life and all that, but at the same time, I'm not expecting it to go well at all, because at the end of the day, it doesn't change anything. Even if you do save him, you don't end up with him because you obviously live in a different time period. So, and maybe, you know, obviously he's probably just trying to save him just because he loves him and cares for him and wants him to have a good life and all that, right? You know, okay. But I don't know, I just, like, after everything he's seen, and I'm sure that he doesn't really understand that because he's one of the naysayers, you know, 5 is the one who's about timeline. So, but still, I just feel like he has to learn this lesson of, like, learn to let go kind of thing. And then kind of conjunction with Ben, I don't get what's going on with him and Ben. Like, well, first up, I don't get why they're giving Ben, not that I'm mad, but I just don't understand why they're trying to give Ben storylines when we don't even know his backstory, for one. Like, how did he fucking die? But also just, like, if he's fucking dead, he's dead. We can't, like, unless you're gonna bring him to life somehow, give him a new body to live in, what is the point in making Ben a character? And it sucks because, like, I want him to be a character. I think he's got a lot of potential, but I just can't get too much hopeful. You know, I can't give too much of my energy into his character because I keep reminding myself he's fucking dead. You know, why does it matter? Why does it matter that he cares about this girl named Jill? He's a ghost. Like, unless the ghost can start doing stuff in corporeal form, if he can, you know, get a body again, like, and they're kind of playing with that with him possessing Klaus, but I don't understand the limitations. I don't get what, other than the fact that Klaus is deliberately not telling the rest of the group that Ben is here and has something to say. I don't get what the point of Ben possessing Klaus's body does. You know, why? Like, I just, you know, basically that whole plot point of Ben can possess Klaus's body becomes moot. You know, who cares about that point, because it's all dependent on the Klaus being a dick. Basically, like, if Klaus could just, like, be a translator, there wouldn't even need to be that storyline. So I just don't get what they're doing with that again. So I hope that it's something cool. I hope there's a good payoff for that. Like I said, I hope maybe Ben can come back alive somehow. Maybe we go to the time before he died and save him and change the timeline, you know, something. But at this point, there's other things to worry about, so I don't have the energy to, like, give to Ben right now. 5 had a pretty big point this episode. I like that he was the mature one again. Yeah. Again, I hate how much I see myself in 5. And I don't know if anyone else sees this, but, like, isn't Handler in love with 5? Like, creepily pedophilic in love with 5. Whenever those two are together, just her in general, to be honest, like, her scene with the Swedes too is just like, what? She's just so touchy-feely. Not even touchy-feely in that sense, but, like, she's handsy. That's what I mean. You know, she just rubs me the wrong way. Literally rubbing everyone. Like I can't stand her. So, but specifically with Five, like I feel like I don't know. I just don't like their relationship, and the sooner she can get out of the picture, the better. I really don't like this development of Five has to go resort to him. I didn't even talk about the main point of this episode. My heart. Okay. So Five has to go to her because the whole point of this episode was the dinner party where we learn that Hargreaves pretty much says, I don't fucking know anything that's going on here. Which I really wasn't expecting that, to be honest. I thought he would say something about like, oh, you got me, I'm from the past, I'm from a different planet, I'm from another dimension, you know, something, because he's obviously from somewhere, but he's still keeping that secret. And even the assassination subplot rather, you know, I figure he's being sarcastic, but I guess he is actually planning to kill the president. I don't know, like what. Again, I just feel like there should have been not closure, but some sort of forward momentum with learning about him. You know, I feel like we've hit, so like in RPGs, you know, you spend certain amount of time with your companions, and then you get to like unlock conversations and support conversations and like learn more about their backstory and stuff. I feel like we've hit that point for him. You know, I feel like not even talking about like an S tier conversation or anything, but I'm like, you know, we've hit the basic point of like, who the fuck are you? You know, tell me your name, tell me who you really are, you know. So I'm just kind of upset by that because like, it's obviously domino effect now because he doesn't have any information to give to the group. Five has to go to the handler, you know, plan B. But yeah, I just wish that he, you know, unless he's faking it. But I feel like that's just such a, I don't know. I don't understand him. So I really just wish I could understand a little bit of him. I don't want to know the full thing, but I just want to know, like, what is your, why? You know, I'm so tired of it. Anyways, I think we talked about everybody that I wanted to talk about. But yeah, just tonally, this episode is really good. Almost got me to tears twice. Like I was welling up. So I'm gonna try and get some zoom shots in here. But for real, it's like this was a really good episode. And I wasn't expecting it. You know, I wasn't expecting this show to be able to get me on that level. You know, I wasn't expecting like Doom Patrol level, like I'd actually like these characters, you know, which is weird because Doom Patrol season 2 was very much not up to par for me, but this show has gotten to a point where it is par for me. So, yeah, very intrigued. Again, I hope we get some answers soon. I hope we get some forward momentum as far as that goes. You know, with either stopping the apocalypse or finding more about Hargreaves. Obviously, we're gonna have to deal with Vanya's whatever that storyline. That's a pretty major one. Diego's storyline right now. I feel like, again, Luther wasn't really a focus episode, so I'm curious to see. I'm assuming next time we're going to focus a little bit on him and sort of see what his storyline is now, because I feel like he's really just been, compared to the other characters, his storyline has been very one-dimensional. It's just been like, you know, trying to figure out who he is, not defined by Dad, which everyone kind of has that storyline. So, you know, I guess my point is, like, we have Klaus, who has the cult and David and his powers. We have Allison, who has her relationship with Ray and, well, I was going to say being a black woman, but that's her relationship with Ray. And I guess her powers, really, and sort of the morality of using them. We have Vanya, who, again, it's the amnesia, it's her budding relationship with Sissy, it's the family dynamics now. Whereas with Luther, it's just kind of like, we have this possible storyline of him with his former gang mob boss guy, which I guess is a historical figure, but I don't really know. But anyways, we have, there's that possibility there, but we haven't really dealt with it. He's just kind of like, you're fired, and now it's just been like, I'm sad, I'm gonna eat a lot. So like, again, I'm Luther is on my shit list right now, but I am just kind of wondering what they're gonna do with him this season, because we're already halfway through. I just don't feel like that pull of like keeping him relevant. Like, I feel like Ben is more relevant right now than Luther, which is weird because Ben's fucking dead. So that's what I'm curious about. I was gonna say something else, but I forgot. I've been talking too long. I honestly forgot my other discussion points. So thanks for watching. Goodbye. Wait, no. Talk in the comments down below. Happy New Year. It's New Year's Eve, technically, when this is posted. And thank you all for being here with me this year. It's been a trying time in 2020. 2021 should be fun, should be cool, make it what you want, I really don't know. I'm assuming there isn't going to be a lot of progress in production of the third season so far, but I know that they're on like at least the pre-production phase, I think. So maybe we'll see by the end of next year, 2021, probably 2022 to be honest, but we'll see. Anyways, talk with you in the comments below. Happy New Year. Goodbye. My tongue keeps sticking out.